Ahoy there survivors, welcome back to the channel. And we sailed to the edge of the map, venturing beyond that into the ominous Here Be Monsters territory, and now navigated our way through the high seas beyond even this, unlocking even more quests, equipment, and a couple of extra bonus goodies to boot. So let's be done with our dilly-dallying around and set forth into discovering what else has been uncovered during this end game voyage. Making it to the 1 hour mark, our vessel's still out on the high seas, Fantasy Flight Games felt it was time for some monkey business. Added to our equipment, this little friendly gunner monkey perches on top of your hat with his gun at the ready. Following the adage of monkey see, monkey do, whenever you attack, there's a chance that the gunner monkey will also follow suit and fire at an enemy as well. In addition to this, the first of our brand new exclusive quests was added to the Davy Jones locker, the Pirate Ship Defense. As we sail toward a distant island, the journey quickly turns into a fight for survival. Each leg of the journey brings new threats, from towering waves crashing over the deck to zombies clawing their way up from the sea. To make it through, you'll need to hold the ship together, protecting its 3 key areas from being overrun, and survive long enough to reach your destination. Having survived the latest quest, we discover another monkey, an extremely helpful little companion. The Cannoneer monkey holds his rammer, scurries around, reloading nearby cannons so that you can quickly aim them and fire them without delay. What a well thought out training routine. At 6 hours, and still at sea, the second of our brand new exclusive quests was added to the Davy Jones locker box. In Pirate Troll Demolition, our captains had a brilliant idea. With trolls roaming a nearby beach, he figures we might as well put them to good use. No need to fight them, just lure them and steer them. Zombies, coffins, anything in their path will get smashed to bits. He joyfully announced, "We won't even need bait." Now, why'd that be? Wrapping up on this campaign's monkey business, at 12 hours past the campaign end, we unlocked the third of our crowdfunding exclusive equipment cards, pilfered from the character artworks created for the campaign. This little Pilfering monkey has a knack for rummaging, procuring, ransacking, or otherwise stealing things that don't belong to it. In practice, this little helper aids your searches in streets and building zones, bringing back whatever he finds. Some say he looks a little bit like he's undead, but hey, who's judging? Having survived our captain's trolling, our continued voyage, the third of all new quests Fantasy Flight Games will develop playtest, has been identified and added to the rules leaflet in the Davy Jones locker box. In Landsharkey's treasure, we've managed to pilfer some treasure from Landsharkey's lair himself, but now he's spotted us and is out for blood. We'll need to make a break for safety fast or risk getting caught, but peculiarly we've noticed this abomination seems to lock onto who's currently carrying the loot. At the 24-hour mark, FFG has revealed yet another piece of equipment plucked from the character artworks. This time it appears to be a giant fish. Fish are friends, not food. Grabbing onto this big fella can help you swim through the sea zones and even fight enemies underwater. Having escaped Landsharkey's lair, on setting into the night, we notice the air turning eerily still. In this, our fourth new quest, a dense fog has rolled over the sea and across the ship, swallowing every sound. Peering into the darkness, you spot faint blue figures drifting across the deck. We've got to stop them. They're taking the ship. Having survived the night, another crowdfunding exclusive equipment card scrounged for the character artworks created for this campaign was unlocked. This time, it's a foul-mouthed parrot that never shuts up, hurling crass insults that make even the gruffest pirate blush. Its strident taunting never fails to distract and attract attention of nearby zombies, which can really help save your crewmate's skin at your peril. Equip with caution. A fifth new quest was added to Davy Jones' Locker's box, and this time we're facing off against a vile curse, which is spreading across the land and our beloved island, leaving all who dwell there sick and left for dead. Let's find the source of this curse and put an end to it once and for all. As we've now reached 2 days at this point of our continued sailing beyond the campaign end, we are shown something we don't see every day. Though Polly the Skelly might be undead, it's a friendly bird that dive bombs its enemies with bone-rattling fury, crumbling into piles of bones in the same zone until someone retrieves it and puts it back together. And it was at this point in the post-campaign that we were also smashed through the $3.6 million mark, unlocking the man and the beast himself, Davy Jones, the Necromancer. While the art is still very much a work in progress, we can at least get an idea of just how awesome this undead Lord of the Drowned is going to be. Whilst the game mechanics are also still well under development, and therefore unable to go into much detail at this stage, we are told he'll have some relation to the pirate ghosts. Our sixth quest was added, this time focusing on our favourite goblin necromancer, Gripguld, and his crew, having set up a base nearby and raiding everything in sight, hoarding their spoils. Word is, he's sitting on quite the stash. Time to slip in and see what we can take for ourselves. Finders keepers. Having survived our face-off against Gripguld, we discovered this greedy crow, which is always swooping around, looking for a chance to scavenge the battlefield for some trinkets. When all zombies in a nearby zone, even at sea, are wiped out, the crow will find something useful there for you. Or it might just poke a zombie back up if he finds an R card. At 3 days out, our seventh quest has been promised for development, playtesting and adding to our Davy Jones locker box. This time, it's the orcs trying to make their escape, but the dead aren't making it easy, with their own fallen kin swarming the deck and relentlessly attacking. To stand a chance of survival, we'll need to take control of the ship and maneuver it through the chaos, throwing the horde overboard before we're completely overrun. With our voyage continuing on, we have discovered yet another fine feathered friend, ready to aid our quest against the undead hordes of the sea. While pigeons may be fit for sending letters, having this powerful hawk at your side will help you send a message to the zombies that they'll really understand. Loyal, strong and brave enough to fly back and forth between you and your crewmates, this useful companion will carry whatever gear you have to when and where it's needed the most. As our continued sailing of this campaign out into the high seas begins to draw nigh, we unlock the final of our quests to be included in Davy Jones' locker, with wrathful tides setting in as if the sea itself were turning against us, with massive tidal waves crashing ashore, sweeping away anything not firmly nailed down, including the treasure we're after. Each wave brings something far more dangerous with it, a monstrous horror for the depths. Let's grab what we can and stave away what monsters the sea throws at us. Having completed all our quests, in reaching the staggering $4 million marker, whilst everything is still in very early stages, this final sketch of the Kraken provides a mere glimpse of how epic this unlocked goodie is going to be. Fantasy Flight Games did state that the gameplay is also in early development, but but they'll be sure to keep us up to date with what they create, and it will be something suitably crazy and challenging, and they'll provide more updates later. But lo, whilst our quests are all now discovered, we continue to unlock more equipment to aid our adventures on the high seas. This time, we found a real statement piece. It's a headpiece with fashion meeting function in this tentacular offering. Stylish and useful, your squishy companion octopus helps you out when rummaging around, using its tentacles to make sure you grab what you really need. As we keep searching, we determine it's time to raise a barrel. This portable keg will give us just the boost we need, drowning its contents in one to instantly gain 3 Grom tokens. What happens next may not be pretty, but it should make for an epic tale to tell. Thinking about the morning after, however, following on from our previously unlocked Keg of Grom, there's nothing better than this sobering potion to keep us on our feet. Gulping this down will ensure you don't fall flat on your face, no matter how much Grom you've imbibed. Keeping the lights on beyond 4 days and 6 hours after campaign end, we were promised the Skandle. Stolen from the governor's grimoire of necromantic secrets, the Skull Candle, or Scandle for those intimate with the craft, grants a powerful hold over the undead, allowing control of zombies and even making them attack each other. Beware, however, meddling with such dark arts can easily backfire and knock you out cold. And yet another artifact taken from the governor's own stash of necromantic devices, the governor's Censer. It's a powerful combat spell that can bring down hordes of walkers. More than that, however, the fumes emanating from this talisman will ensure that no walker can even attempt to attack you. Departing from the necromancer's stash, we discover we have crabs. Not usually a good thing, Crabby is a very helpful little companion, granting the art of sidestepping problems in life, allowing the opportunity to scuttle away when zombies spawn nearby. Additionally, Crabby's powerful claws will deal a parting pinch to any zombie we happen to be sidestepping from. Having reached the incredible milestone of 5 days since the campaign should have ended, the final fare added to our voyage, as we've been keeping afloat, is a return of the Goblin. Adding a survivor ID card to the Goblin Bombardier's box, we get to experience GRIPGOLD, the Goblin Necromancer, as a playable survivor. Having washed his face and cleaned up his ways, at least that's what he's telling his fellow Bombardiers, with his jacket overflowing with gear to put to use in the fight against the undead, he continues to hoard those trinkets and, having learned much as a necromancer, he's an excellent spellcaster, always ready with a trick or two up his sleeves. Wow, what a voyage this has been. Having set sail across the Albatross Isles, chasing treasures and cutting down zombies, rescuing stranded castaways, raising the colours of unforgettable crews and blasting our way through the undead with cannon fire, we drank deep from Grom, traded tales, building something special along the way. Even after the campaign should have ended, we kept sailing for another 5 days and 5 hours, unlocking not only the Davy Jones Necromancer and countless extra quests and equipment cards, but also the epic Kraken Abomination, which we're yet to see in all their glory. And that, at least for now, is everything that this amazing campaign has had to offer. Once we get the final results for the above, I'll be sure to share them, but otherwise, if you've liked this video, please smash that like button, and if you've enjoyed what I've been able to bring to you, then please do subscribe, because it really does encourage me to keep going and doing this for you. There's no more, away we go, so it leaves me to finally say, yo ho ho, and ta-ta for now.